Greetings. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, and humanitarian welfare for the people. This kind of behavior which has happened yesterday on my live stream will not be tolerated by Pakistanis or Indians or any Arabs or anyone. We are here to coexist peacefully, help people, cooperate with them. Okay, they say that they have lied against me. I don't have to prove that. I already have proof. And they don't get angry, but the psychopaths don't get angry. They're very cool and collected. Gaslighting in a very cool and collective manner, aggravating a person's condition, even could drive or make a normal person think they're insane. And I've been saying here that I'm not well. Yesterday I couldn't properly have my things, food, this and that. And then it aggravated so much my condition, and I shouldn't be coming online when that happens, because then I can't talk properly. I start to abuse myself and abuse, and here the abuse started with this person. I don't know what kind of a thing this is. Why these Indians, or they say they're Indians, and they're after me and calling me dumb, and then the group of them, or one is a Pakistani, and they come to UAE. I think the Indians and the Pakistanis, they unite, right? So this, anyways, I'm from the UAE, and I haven't done anything against the workers. So I haven't done such human rights violations or labor violations. That is not my way. I'm for human rights and to help people here in a civilized manner, although after all I'm I have feelings. It hurts me. Maybe it doesn't hurt these people. It hurts me. So they may remain calm and collected, like there are some Pakistanis also. Psychopaths, criminals, corrupted people. I cannot tolerate this kind of a thing. And in the UAE, steeper cells, the Indians and all, also that. This should stop. So I was objecting to Dawood Ibrahim coming to Dubai. And where is he and why don't they stop him? So this and yeah, so illegal activities in Dubai, using Dubai. This is unacceptable, against human rights. So sorry, I was aggravated. My health condition, it deteriorated. I condemn, I don't like any kind of abuse, rude behavior. So some Indians also who are perhaps, I don't know who they are, Indian Pakistanis here, or the Pakistanis coming as with an Indian name and saying they're Hindus. I don't know. This is the problem with YouTube. They can change their names. As for disrespect to Prophet Muhammad, um, what would you do if you found out that your mother, your wife, your daughter, Prophet Muhammad took as a sex slave girl? In war, even this is not fair for the women. This has to change. Your mindsets can remain the same, and you can permit this to be done. Even this, I will not accept. Where is it? Where's the ayat? All the ayats. So this is, you see, those Shias who say we say things against, in this way, we cry and we remember, we do azadari for Imam Hussein. In this way, we don't hurt others, but if we do matam, it's our own selves. And we remember Imam Hussein and the atrocities committed against Imam Hussein and his family in this way, right? By doing Imam Hussein's azadari in this way. So why that Imam Hussein, that Yazid and all, they were hypocrites and disbelievers, polytheists, and the zulm they had done against Prophet Muhammad's family members. And then what actually it's for that. So the purpose should be remembered by the Shias also, and then seen what is this. You say you are not terrorists, but this is zulm against the babies. Against children, babies, infant. And it's said in the Quran that they used to bury. So it's this is zulm against the polytheists. This ayat may have not been true against the polytheists. They used to bury their infant daughters. A girl child buried alive. It was a common practice, they say. This is, Islam has abolished this barbaric practice completely. The tafsir of Surah Takwir, Ayat 8, Quran.com. This is horrible. I think this is a misrepresentation of the polytheists, about the polytheists in the Quran. Such lies, misrepresentation. If I could, I think I've tried to prove some time ago, no, not a long time ago, but some time ago, tried to prove it was the misrepresentation of the ayat in the Quran. Many such ayats against polytheists, misrepresentation of it in the Quran, showing you that the ayats, some of the ayats are stolen, there's misrepresentation through another Quran ayat, proof from that, right? Right now I can't remember which ayat it was that I was saying this is a misrepresentation, not only saying it, but showing it from another Quran ayat. So there was proof in the Quran of that misrepresentation. That cannot be accepted, like the Quran ayats, actually the proof is accepted. When the proof is accepted, then the Quran has failed. It's a lying book. It's a book filled with lies against people, against polytheists. And how the Shias even take these Quran ayats like Surah 66 ayat 1. You see, without giving, see here they stop. So if they had given us details in the multilingual, just taking, so how can I accept lies or misrepresentation that I've proven from Quran ayats? And you say respect, or so there's evidence on YouTube. Respect Prophet Muhammad, don't say anything to him. But we need to point out human rights violations, liars, since the book says, against the ruling of, along with the ruling of the Quran, right? Allah's curses on the liars. So that way I take it. And the disbelievers, great punishment, this and that, oh God. No. So here, the detail is curtailed, not given. For ayat 66, Surah 66, ayat 3. The Shias have not given anything in detail here. Maybe another place, but not in this. That the Prophet confided a secret to his wife, or she. The way it's written, it's like she found out a secret of the Prophet, whereas that's not the way it should be written in the commentary, even. What is, you must represent the Quran ayat properly. It says that the Prophet confided in her. So you can say this Prophet secretly communicated a piece of information. You can say this, and then you can show that he wanted to expose that these wives could not even keep, or this wife could not even keep a secret that the Prophet, confided in one of his wives, and then explain further. All it says here, right, in this, is that Hafsa came to know, one of the wives came to know, where is it now? The commentary of Surah 66, Ayah 3 is given. It says in verse 1, right, for all these ayats. So we're going to find that where where is it? I whispered her. Once Hafsa came to know, it's not just coming to know about a personal matter concerning the Holy Prophet. It's that it should be that once the Holy Prophet confided a secret in Hafsa. You see, these these kind of it's a misrepresentation. These kind of misrepresentations of ayahs cannot be accepted. Say it properly, like be on the point that the Holy Prophet, once Aisha came to know, no, that you're showing that maybe he was confiding in someone else and she heard it. So be very, very precise about this. There's a misrepresentation in the commentary section of the Shias. On one hand, you are doing azadari, that this is the way Ahl al-Bayt have taught us to, how do you say it? To speak about or inform others that this is what, and remember what happened to Imam Hussein, how they oppressed Imam Hussein and his family. On the other hand, you accept these things of the Prophet, what he's done here. According to Quran ayats, it falls into what my reasoning, and I don't have, like, even tracing from Quran ayats, it falls into my the proof that against him, that messengers are not supposed to Surah 21 ayat 26 or 27. Messengers are not supposed to speak before him, before Allah speaks, and act by his command. So he's supposed to wait, since revelations are coming on him. He's supposed to wait. He's not supposed to act without Allah. That means, you know what that ayat means in its fullness, the meaning of Surah 21. And nowhere in the Quran says that he has the prerogative, the right to make unlawful what Allah has made lawful, or to make lawful what Allah has made unlawful. The Quran ayats imply, all of them, when it says that to the believers also, or the Christians and the Jews and the Ahl Kitab, those who are given the scriptures, to abide by when they're living under the Islamic law, Surah 9, ayat 29, I think, or 28. What Allah and the Messenger has made unlawful or lawful, right? Like that. So Allah and the Messenger are mentioned together. A messenger can never go against what Allah has then made lawful or unlawful. And Prophet Muhammad was a messenger of Allah too, as well as a prophet of Allah. Made by Allah. A prophet made by Allah, right? So tracing done by the Quran ayats, tracing is a kind of a, in maybe law, I've forgotten, tracing in law, British, English law. So this is the way also. Tracing is a process that allows for the recovery of original property. This is in land and by the owner if it is taken involuntarily and the owner has not consented. to the transfer of title. So this is in British English law, right? Okay, I've forgotten this. And another way of, another meaning for tracing, the act of a person or thing that traces, something that is produced by tracing, a copy of a drawing, map, plan, etc. So we're going. This is the definition. The tracing, uh, interpreting the ayat. So we see how what the ayat is actually. What does it mean? What is its actual meaning? Not interpreting it according to our own way, but being with the Quran in this case, right? What is the meaning of this? Like, for example, so these Muslims come and they, what they do is they try to bypass or dodge you. The dodgy people, these Muslims who come here, they are shameless, dodgy people. Like, oh, your interpretation. No, no. What about taking the Quran ayats for what they are? Can you even do that? Are you able to do that? So, are you able to do that? Ask yourselves. Why are you blaming us, ex-Muslims, or those examining the Quran ayats critically and in an unbiased manner? So how they don't even, the Muslims who come here, very dodgy people. I found them, they blame us for interpreting and all this, and they're lying. Like this Khayar was lying that even that Quran.com website is not opening. It was opening fine. I clicked on the link I sent here and going there. So these Muslims, they are shamelessly lying. I'm not saying the Hindus don't lie or the Christians don't lie or, you know, but this is about right now the Muslims and how they come and they lie. Sticking to the topic, I'm not the kind of Pakistani or, person who, Muslim, who would start jumping to India, Hinduism, or Christians. Look what it's okay. Everyone does it. Yeah, not for this. Not academically, you can't do this. That would be out of topic. That would be a fallacy. Blaming that Muslim came when I was at a Pakistani's, British. Lately, to see what they do is they try to blame, bringing out the weaknesses of the Western people and Israel and this convention, UN convention, and this. Israel didn't. Israel did this. Israel did that. They don't see their own faults, mistakes, covering up their faults. At least once mention that yes, we did this. You see, they can't because they will be their own people will kill them if they said that yes, we Muslims did this. Not once mentioned what the Muslims have done and the effects of that. A Pakistani man, yeah, he has the call to talk against Israel, the convention of this, the UN convention, this, and whatnot. But nothing about himself and his religion and what the Muslims have done. As if the Muslims are so innocent. Mention what you Muslims are doing and what you have done, what you have said against Shias, and what you have Like all this thing, they would not mention. And you took Pakistan from India. You broke India, right? Or they will say, oh, the British. No. Or the British did this. In Israel also, look, during that time, colonial time, how they broke, how they divided Israel, Palestine, and gave Israel this part, and they left the Gaza Strip and the other West Bank, so that the Jews and the Palestinian Muslims will always be in this conflict. So understand the ayat, what interpretation these dodgy Muslims are stuck on, telling us, telling me here. They come, go to Christian Prince and say it, and see then what happens to you, right? The way he will take you in a very patient manner, and he'll show you everything until you're fully understand. So, are you saying that God sent these Quran ayats to be interpreted as each and everyone's, or what? So, we have to see sometimes even the Prophet has forgotten something that is said, like, for example, we infer. So, he's forgotten an ayat to the believers then, and that ayat, Surah 21. What does this mean? Everyone, even a child of all levels, can know what this means, right? He has prohibited himself. We're taking the, we're not, we're what interpreting Quran ayats. So I showed him, like, how, what is interpretation. You don't, you people don't even know anything, and you're just straw man, and God knows where you're going. Jalebis they're making. And then they go to dodging such. I mean, they have the gall, audacity to dodge people in this and lie, to win the argument or the case. The case of this. Get, all the time interpretation, and go to a Sunni and how you interpret the ayat. So I showed him, and he started to lie. I showed him about Surah 3. This according to Islam, this is intolerable, right? They distort the words. So Bani Israel and all, I think they gathered and they said, this person, this prophet, a false prophet, is distorting our scriptures, our words. Let's pardon them. It's and this ayat that I showed you, Surah 5, ayat 13, is for the Bani, is from the Bani Israel. It's claimed in the Quran. Not not from Allah for the Muslims. It's not from Allah for the Muslims, that pardon them. So Al Imran verse 167. What I was showing here, and the way he was provoked, he started to, you go to Christian Prince and he'll take you, even when he's tired, he wants to leave, and you call him, he'll take as much time as possible to show you, prove to you, with such patience. Here you can, because I'm not well, you can get me, the weak people. See how you bully and how you dodge and how you provoke and how you exploit the weaknesses in Pakistan, your police officers. I've seen that, an incident outside Jinnah Hospital. Not considering that the person is not well mentally, maybe not that stable, and take that poor man and start to, whereas chore, thieves, he just, like, he stole slippers or something there. The police officer got him. Oh, he stole slippers and he looked unstable, that man, outside Jinnah Hospital. So you exploit you come here, you exploit the weaknesses, knowing that this person is not well. If you don't cooperate, what you do is you aggravate her her illness, her physical, mental, psychological, emotional. That's the way to aggravate. That's your war against. So you are a warrior, a liar, a lying warrior, a dodgy warrior, exploiting people's weaknesses. Like Khayar, Bhagwat. Your dodgy ways. So dodgy means you are a criminal. You are deceptive. This is a crime that cannot be accepted. A deceptive, dishonest way. Dodgy. How do you spell it? Like, see, dishonest, dodgy. This is the definition. Likely to fail or cause problems. Likely to break or cause pain. Criminals, dishonest. So I thought I was in Islam, even as a Shia, for the honesty, for the truthfulness of this religion. How can I act in a dodgy manner, dishonest manner, causing problems for someone? Likely to cause problem. Hurting someone, causing them pain. Oh, so there's a... Okay, Surah Ali Imran, verse 167. Yusuf Ali says here, so they come, these Muslims, in a dodgy way, trying to detract or cause disturbance here, so that we would lose our, balance. Try to do that with Christian friends. You will lose your balance. Here. Had we known how to fight. So he was saying that you people, it's the way you it brings interpretation, the defense for the Quran ayats, and defense for showing contradictions in the Quran ayats, right? That you have interpreted it in your way wrongly. Go to a Sunni scholar or go to a Shia. I wonder why Shias are not coming here. Or they've sent the Shias, what they've done is they could have sent Ex-Shia ex-Muslim. So this, oh God, something I don't want to say is coming up. This is a strange kind of condition I have here. Negative. Let me not say this word. No personal attack sounding or appearance. Trying to resist what's coming up, the devil. Okay, and that he might make evident those who are hypocrites. Now, this one says, Say International, in translation of this Quran ayat in English, they said if we had known battle, we would have followed you. If we but knew that there would be fighting, same for Maududi, but different by Yusuf Ali. Had we known how to fight. So what is it really? Had we known how to fight, or had we known if there was a battle? What's it? And that he might make evident those who are hypocrites, and it was said to them. So I'm taking, I wouldn't, maybe not this ayat show you a contradiction, just showing you a problem here in translation of this ayat by your religious scholars, by your translators in English. Fight in the way of Allah, defend. They said if we knew fighting. So only now Quran.com word by word goes with Yusuf Ali's translation. If we knew fighting. Not Maududi and not Abdul Ali, and not even the majority of translators I've chosen here say international. If we had known battle. So there must be a problem perhaps, because there's also brackets. In the brackets, why do they put things in bracket in English? Even here, word by word, certainly we followed you. We would have, in brackets. Maybe there's a problem. Allah has missed to put would have. Another thing is that, when there's no such problem, this problem is in your translators, maybe because the way it is put in Arabic. Some take it as your own translators translate the word ayat in English is this way, or interpret. If we had known. But I don't know how to. Dodgy people really make me stop in my tracks. So this is the kind of tool they use, the Muslim dodgy people. So mostly what I do is I try to avoid going to any tafsirs. If I can show you a direct contradiction without going to tafsirs, getting the meanings. Okay, meaning, you can look at it, what Prophet Muhammad has said and what your religious scholars have said. So a very direct, easy contradiction. There are many coming as we in this, many contradictions. directly from the Quran ayat, simple, where there's no different translations of some phrases. Very direct ayat we can show through those, comparing the two ayats from the Quran, that there is contradiction. And if you're implying that we should rely on some Sunni religious scholar, well, what about the Shias? Like, would it be fair to tell a Shia to go? Yes, we can go to the Sunni, but we have already done our research, right? So why should we go to a Sunni when Peshawar Nights, already they had a dialogue, Sunni and Shia. If you read the entire book, which I did, and even bought first online, and bought this book in Karachi, a Shia Sunni dialogue. The religious scholars, your Sunni religious scholars, they have dissenting views, they have mistranslated the Quran ayats, also some of them or misunderstood, misrepresented the Quran ayats. Like the one in Surah 4, ayat 150. So shouldn't I go? Because here the Shia has won in this, tried to explain. I mean, it's not winning, but he's explained properly. I don't know why you're on this dead thing that's dead now. Now, come forward, King of Jordan has said all madhabs they brought together, they decided that all Shia madhabs, you can't just tell me now, you're beating on this dead thing that go to religious Sunni religious scholars, or the Shias will come here and say what? Shias are afraid to come here because even in their religion, 12 Shias, apostasy. Maybe I haven't seen a decent Shia come here, and why would they not come here and tell me something? Because they're dodgy themselves. They're escaping. They don't want to. And they could be, that's why the Sunnis come here. The Shias don't come here. Why don't they come here? Challenge to Shias and they don't come here. What are they trying to prove? So although, much of the things well explained by a Shia religious scholar here, Shirazi, and I think the Shias won the argument for themselves. So you see, you misrepresent this Quran ayat, Surah, Surah 33, thoroughly purify you. The Sunnis thoroughly purify you. Your Prophet, there are many hadiths in your religious sources that this turns to only the Ahlul Bayt are not his wives. And now God speaks about abide in your houses. He's speaking about the Mu'mineen, the wives of the Prophet, in the previous ayat. And abide in your houses and do not display yourselves, as was as the display of former times of ignorance, and establish prayer and give zakah and obey Allah and His Messenger. Right? Allah intends only to remove from you the impurity, O people of the household, right? Ahl Bayt. Ahl Bayt. And to purify you with purification. Sunnis say that the al-Mu'mineen, it's this verse in, I don't know how. So Sunnis, what do the Sunnis say about this? Sunnis about Surah 33, ayat 33. The first part of the Quranic verse, Surah 33, ayat 33, is clearly referring to the wives of the Prophet. Does that not show that they are included in the Ahl al-Bayt? It is widely known that the Quran, as recorded in writing, is not in the order of its revelation. However, it's not even in order of the revelation. However, a common misunderstanding is that any single numbered verse would have been revealed at the same time as a single unit. This is another problem. That has not always been the case. Before looking at Surah 33 ayat 33, we can examine the famous verse of Surah 5 ayat 3 to see an example of this phenomenon. You are prohibited carrying blood, the flesh, and all this. And then it goes to, today I've perfected your religion for you, and I have completed my blessings upon you, and I have approved Islam as your religion. So the first and the last parts of this verse discussing food law were revealed a year or so earlier. So even in the Quran ayats, like they've mixed something that was revealed earlier and a portion of it that was revealed later on. Highlighted portion that was revealed in 10 AH, the highlighted. This was revealed in 10 AH after Hijrah. It is commonly called the Ikmal verse, which, as you can see, is actually a part of the Quranic verse, Surah 5 ayat 3, rather than the entirety of it. So in a similar manner, Surah 33 ayat 33 is also made up of parts that were not all revealed together. Stay in your houses and do not flaunt your finery. All this, right? Etc. Indeed, now the highlighted part, indeed Allah desires to repel all impurity from you, O people of the household, and purify you with a thorough purification. The Quranic commentaries from all schools of thought in Islam demonstrate that the second part, famously called Ayat al-Tathir, was revealed separately and distinctly from the previous portion of Surah 33 ayat 33, and also the subsequent verses. Just like the mention of food law in Surah 5 ayat 3 shows the continuity of the food law theme before and after the completion of religion theme. So also here the use of the all feminine gender in the grammar of the part of Surah 33 ayat 33 before the ayat al-Tathir and afterwards in Surah 33 ayat 34 onwards shows that those sentences were on the theme addressing the wives of the Prophet. The Ayat al-Tathir part, on the other hand, uses the masculine gender. But the Ayat al-Tathir part, on the other hand, very important point, uses the masculine gender that is grammatically appropriate. And I saw that because I went to a website of the Shias, and they, very easily drawing like. So maybe the Shias want me to come here and make their point like that ayar or khayar. You see that ayar khayar, ayari khayari. How he Surah Mu'minun or Mu'min. You see that Shias want to. There are some who are crazy. Like there are some who ashike. You know what Haris Sultan, ashike Rasul, they're blinded by the love for Rasulullah. Pakistanis who are ashike Rasul. Haris Sultan was doing live streams on that, ashike Rasul. So there are some Shias who are ashike Rasul, ashike Ali, ashike Hussein. And they just want to gorge. They will not be able to digest this, right? That I've saluted the two wives of the Prophet. They want to gorge it. They want me to see that person who came, that khayar ayar. Oh, I want to go to Najaf and feel I'm a Christian. But I'm a Christian. I still want to go to Najaf. I admire Shia. So there is a dodgy criminal Shia who has kidnapped also, right? They've kidnapped my neighbor. One of them was a Shia. So there are these, they just want to indulge. This is their food. Like my father said, कि हुसैन के नाम से बीनाई बढ़ती है. हम रोते हैं हुसैन के लिए तो हमारी बीनाई बढ़ती है, like our eyesight increases, right? When we cry for Imam Hussein, my father wrote a poem when we cry for, so they just want to indulge, they can't, this is their addiction. And when a Shia is telling them, ex-Shia, they can't take it. So the Shias may come in a very Sunni or a Christian manner, right? They might come and they say, oh, we're ex-Hindus, or we've changed, not in a direct manner, in a very dodgy manner. Like Ayar did, Khayar Bhagwat. So this is there, they just can't take it. And it's not we see it made, emotionally they've been blackmailed also by Imam Hussein's Waqia, tragedy in Karbala. They're out of, takes them out, like the Ashik Rasul. They just can't see it, that it's in their books that he reaped, I think. They say that. I haven't looked at it properly, like with timing. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but they say that he slept with Safiya bint Huway, that the time, there are some historians, like when my aunt was talking about, oh my God, I would not be able to be a historian then, because I cannot see myself. I can't do the work my aunt did in this, right? She's talking like she's there. So I'm not a history teacher. And I fail to understand, like, how many days, and so sometimes it's like, someone talking like Imam Mahdi was there, and this Mansur al-Halaj time and the year, and the way they talk about history as if they're there, they've understood it. I fail to understand it. So like I fail to understand the timing For example, here, like Dr. David Wood says, like Muhammad Ayad explains, right? So, or like Haris Sultan, Safia bint Huway, like this part where was raped. There is a part of Shias, I know that they're trying to prove that if you don't follow the Imams, then you. But they don't see that they themselves, the 12 are Shias, they're supposed to follow His Highness Aga Khan. They're following a wrong Imam. Right? That if Shia Islam, जैसे the way Allama Iqbal said, इस्लाम में और क्या रहा है सिवाय Yadallah or Zarbat or something like Imam Hussein, the sacrifice of Zarbat Yadallah and the sacrifice of Imam Hussein. Or kya raha hai? Like Islam would have fallen apart. And this is what the Shias, some crazy Shias, they're stuck on this. They want to prove this, and they must be laughing their heads off with the Christians showing the hadiths and the. So, did Prophet Muhammad rape? You can see, I mean, these are good, maybe, I don't know. Did he allow her to sit in a, and why didn't he allow her, right? To sit in the iddah. So, some say Prophet, some ex-Muslims also say Prophet Muhammad raped Safiya. I say whether sitting in iddah or not, he definitely raped. Being a false prophet, raped Safiya. Prophet Muhammad and Safiya Nabi Asli. Why did Muhammad marry 9 years? Truly amazing miracles of the Prophet Muhammad. Slavery and rape in Islamic law. No, Safiya bint Huway. Okay, he didn't wait because then the Muslims give their reasons for this why he didn't wait for the iddah. Right, so this, some say he didn't wait for the iddah. This means and the Shias will say, taking that hadith or that source, it's a Umayyad made source or Abbaside to Umayyad especially, to give a bad name to Prophet Muhammad. Oh, and I said, so that Shia's blood must have boiled like anything. That Ali is a devil. He is a killer. So there are some youth, young Shias and all this. Even the young, the blood is very. The one who was, there was a Shia who was arguing in such a way, sharp, rude way with Christian friends. Okay, don't say anything to Prophet Muhammad, but the Muslims can put, look, what about this? Okay, I said against Imam Ali, because I'll show you what he's done. Even in that, I can't find, I'll have to go to Surah Azab, I think the Battle of Khyber, multilingual Quran. or his father's, Abu Talib's friend, did not want to fight Imam Ali. Yes. I, I think I should avoid these. Really, there were when I had when I separated, I became very weak. In the 6th year of my separation with my teacher, I couldn't read Najul Balagha. All this fighting. So for me, to calm my nerves, I just would read The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and avoid thriller movies even. Seeing American thriller, just light comedy, romantic, and this had become my state. So I couldn't listen to Karbala at my majlises, especially and all that, it was too much for me. In the 4th, 5th, or 6th year. So trying to avoid any kind of controversies or, that too much fighting and arguments. So where was I? What was I looking for? I tried to, I can't, where was I going? Forgot. I can't take it. Okay, I'll show you Imam Ali's multilingual Quran. I think it's in. Oh yes, yes, yes. Ah, Yasir Qadi exposes Agha Khan. So aren't you supposed to expose the fake imams according to you, right? I mean, the Ismailis can say, what disrespect. Allah, our imam, our true imam. So many. The day I saw Agha Khan, I left Ismailism and embraced Islam. Brother Akbar Khoja. Amazing journey. This is a new one. But the Sunnis have been saying things. Even Qaid-e-Azam was an Ismaili. Qaid-e-Azam, Agha Khan ko इंसान ही समझो. Doesn't it hurt our feelings? How unfair. बहुत हमने सुना. इंसान ही समझो. हाँ, तुम लोगों का प्रॉफिट भी इंसान ही था. इंसान ही समझो. ओह, मुफ्ती तारिक मसूद का आगा खानी इस्माइली को पैगाम. पिक्चर रखते हैं उनका. इलेना अली ने रखा आगा खान का पिक्चर. मैंने भी रख दिया प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को बना के. ये what kind of justice is this? So they say, you people, Muslims, Blasphemy. और माविया ने जो गालियाँ थी दिलवाई इमाम अली को पल्पिट पे, अब्यूजिंग इमाम अली. उसको कुछ सुन्नी पता है, some Sunnis call him Mawiya sorry, no, what's that, commander of the faithful? Amir al-Mu'mineen. Mawiya Amir al-Mu'mineen. So, but they're right. I really like Mawiya. No, I mean, as polytheist, maybe he was a great, he would have become a very great polytheistic chief if Prophet Muhammad hadn't messed up the fabric of polytheism in Arabia, Makkah. Mawiya's contributions also great. So now I'm going to show you the Muslims played this. You wouldn't see the light of the day and this and that. No. I don't think the Sunnis are going to. I will be in a Sunni house taking refuge. Perhaps they will say, perhaps my principal will tell her Sunnis, Koi patthar se na mari mere diwan. I have to search for this. Maybe not. Maybe she would also get me killed. Who knows? So companions made excuses to avoid. Oh, it's the Battle of Khandak, I think, if I can find it here. No, it's not the Battle of Khandak. No, it is. When Ali and Amr stood face to face, Amr said to Ali, By God, I do not like to put you to death because your father was my friend, and I enjoyed many a feast at his dinner table. Sounds familiar when you go to the Battle of Camel Jamal, Shias? What did Imam Ali say to Aisha, Zubair, and Talha? Aisha, Zubair, and Talha, right? Consider our past relationships. You see, Prophet Muhammad messed it up so badly. He made Ali a killer. Consider our past. In Najil Balagha, I think I've read about the Battle of the Battle of Jamal, where Imam Ali tells Aisha, Zubair and Talha and all the ones with, against Imam Ali and his army. Consider the past relationships. But they couldn't, they wouldn't. They blamed him for, I think, Uthman's murder and negligence. So, here. Because your father was my friend, I don't want to kill you. And I enjoyed many a feast at his dinner table. Ali replied, there could be no friendship between belief and disbelief. Not that you are coming to war against us. So we have to fight you. You have, like you, the Shia say about Imam Hussein, that when all avenues of peace are closed, Amr is appealing to Imam Ali's, the friendship, and he's saying, I don't want to kill you. So how come the Shia say that Imam Hussein, when all avenues of peace are closed, then fight? Please tell me, Shias, why are you hiding, cowards? And then you send someone to show that Sunnis are worse than you, Sunnis are terrorists, Sunnis are very stubborn. Sunnis are the mischief makers. No, what did Imam Ali say here? He said between belief and disbelief there's no friendship. Not because Amr didn't want to kill him. For the past relationship Abu Talib he had with Abu Talib. कुछ तो शर्म करो तुम लोग शिया भी. झूठे मक्कार, lying through your teeth, sending Sunnis to harass me, and I've become a Christian and all this. And I want to go to Najaf to meet a killer, experience a killer. When Amr is saying, by God, I do not like to put you to death because your father was my friend. And I enjoyed many a feast at his dinner table. Ali replied there could be no friendship between belief and disbelief. Even when they don't want to fight you, don't fight them. It goes against the Quran ayat. Ali has replied that there can, otherwise, if you're saying, they all succeed. Okay, the enemy was struck dumb with astonishment because the mode of defense was not known to the Arabs, and they were at loss to understand how to overcome the difficulty. At length, a select party of the besiegers, horsemen, found out a narrow part of the ditch which was not guarded. Amr bin Abd Nawafil bin Abdullah, Darar bin Khattab, and Ikrimah bin Abu Jahl succeeded in leaping over the trench. Amr, reining forward towards the Muslims, challenged them to single combat. But what followed after this challenge has been mentioned in the commentary of Al-Baqarah 214 and 251. The trench made, advised by Salman Farsi, by the order of the Prophet, when Ali ibn Abu Talib killed Amr bin Abdud in single combat. The whole army of 10,000 men went back to Makkah without further fighting. Yeah. And Prophet Dawood, when killed Jalut, Ali's triumph became so decisive that the pagans of Makkah or their allies never made any attempt thereafter to attack Muslims in Medina. Ali's triumph, you see. What they did over there, I don't know, that even the Makkans left. So it's like, oh, yeah, that ayat, Dawood and Jalut, who was made king. Okay, this has come either. So So you see, I don't know these. There could be no friendship between belief, but Imam Ali saying something in the battle of when they came to fight, when Aisha prepared the army and Talha, Zubair, they came to fight Imam Ali. They went to Imam Ali was sorry in Najaf, right? Syria was Muawiyah, Damascus. They came to fight. Imam Ali there says, consider. I wonder if I can find it here. Consider our past relationship. See, Imam Ali says this. No, it doesn't. Can't find it. So this is how unorganized. Oh, here it is. It's not Shias I was doing are so unorganized. Let's see if I can find it here. So who are you sending? Who is this Khayar? Huh? Pretending to be a Sunni Muslim? And you're sending that dog face. This Alisha, who's married to an American. Maybe that's why he left. Dr. Muhammad Tejani says in his book, the one who researches Aisha's position against Ali. Very good, Aisha did a very great thing. She reached the point where she was not even able to utter his name. Yeah, he must have really exasperated. Like, this Shia comes here. I don't even want to mention his name. Oh, so Shias fight like this. Like, they play it like Imam Ali, exasperating people. Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, Ali, none but a true believer loves you. What nonsense. Shia nonsense. Shia lies. Ali lies. She screamed and said, what is it with you and me, O son of Abu Talib? I have just one day with the Prophet of Allah. Thereupon the Prophet became angry. How often did she anger the Prophet? Where? Oh, yeah, so you can now compare me to Aisha, Shias. Oh, so is that what you're doing here? Rebellious, they worship, they call on no one but rebellious Satan. He also said about him, whoever loves, glory to Allah, order the wives of the Prophet remain in their houses, a prayer, zakat, all of them. Which one of you will ride the camel? All this, Hafsa, Umar, they have to, I believe the narration fabricated during the time of Banu Umayyah to reduce the severity of Aisha's disobedience, thinking that Aisha would be exonerated after her nephew Abdullah bin al-Zubair deceived her, coming with 50 men who swore by God. Ali, what happened to you? And you replied, I approached them. Oh, this is the gaslighting of Ali. No, Umayyads did not. Actually, Ali, our Prophet and his progeny have done their best to reduce the severity, fabricated things. Historians have recorded. Do you remember the day the Prophet proceeded? He turned left from. Salma continued, I will also remind you too that you and I were with the Prophet, and he said to us with right trained camel. This is all against Aisha. Aisha, oh, no, Shias are not that organized. Where's that saying? Remember Imam Ali? Ali's. So you kill and are killed. Let's see who will go into the fire today. Shia's you or Aisha and me? Huh? Let's see who will go in the fire. Okay. Shia's you, your prophet and his progeny, or me, Aisha and Hafsa? Can you show me like burning me here? Yeah, there was a time my sister felt burning, her back burning in Dubai. How would I know that you don't have? You have Jafar Jinn with you? Jafar Jinn was there in Karbala. You have jinns to help you? Like the devils? Let's decide today. Can your Allah show me? Shias, and your facade, your lies. Indeed, Allah has purchased from the believers their lives and their properties. For that they will have paradise, they fight in the cause of Allah. So they kill and are killed. You are killers. Fighting in the way of Allah is qatila. Indeed, Allah has purchased from the believers their lives and their wealth, because for them is paradise. Let's see. They fight in the way of Allah. They slay and they are slain. They fight. يقاتلون يقاتلون. Sorry. They fight This is fight. Yeah. يقاتلون in the way of Allah. Is there anyone of the Ahlul Bayt, Sayyid, that can show me who will burn in the hellfire and that you will be in paradise? Followers of Ali. Is there anyone? Shias. Stop this facade now on YouTube. Stop harassing, exasperating, and aggravating me. Bring your Holy Spirit, Sayyid. Come with your Holy Spirit. Where in Injil does Jesus Christ say? Self. Christian Prince. Okay. Yeah, sell your sword. This means kill and be killed. Sell everything and buy a sword. These Christians. Sayyid Shias. Sayyid Shias. Twelver Shias. Sayyid Shias. Which Imam? Imam Musa Kazim or Imam Ismail? Ismailis. Sayyid Shias. Who will go in the fire? Show me. Give me proof. Will the Ismailis also go in the fire, 12 Shias, with their Imam? His Highness Aga Khan? Show me. Stop your nonsense, Shias. What? Prophecy making a surprising statement that 2 swords are enough. Then he said to them, but now he who has a money bag, let him take it, and likewise a knapsack. And he who has no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. For I say to you, that which is written must still be accomplished. Okay, in me. Yes, it says in the Injil that take up your sword. Don't have to read any interpretations. Okay, it says in the Injil. Take up your swords now. This part is true. Now, this part is true, yeah. Are you going to rejoice? This part is true? Yeah, you will rejoice, you dodgy, dishonest Shias. Sayyids, your chance to prove to me that you are going to go to paradise. Despicable, dishonest, qatil, Sayyids, followers of Ali, Sayyids from the progeny of Prophet Muhammad. You despicable liars. Cowards, come. Hiding behind, like Mullah Sadr, in Imam Ali's, some Mullah Sadr, when the Americans, didn't he hide in hiding in the shrine of, when did Mullah Sadr, where was it? No, Sadr, Ayatullah Sadr. What was his name? In Iraq. Muqtada. I think he hid in one of the shrines. Come, Shias. Oh, what? Qatil ke followers. Why don't you come here? 12 Shias. Why don't you come here? Cowards. Hiding behind Christians. Sunnis, sending Sunnis to me. Harami. Qatila. Qatil. Killers. Shia Sayyid killers. Didn't Imam Hussain say bastard? The bastard, son of the bastard, has forced me to choose one of the two things. He has for oh my God. You are the ones who can abuse people. The bastard, son of the bastard, has forced me to choose one of the two things. Either the religion or ignominy. Ignominy is impossible for us. Allah, His Messenger. So the son of a bastard, the bastard son of a bastard has forced me to choose, forced Hussein. You see, the Shia say, no, Imam Hussein was not forced. But, oh, this must be, this is from the Shias, right? Admonishing the people of Kufa. So then fire and grief be on you, O group, when you appealed for our help grievously and we hurried for your help exhaustingly. You hurried? No, you didn't. You unsheathed against us a sword that had been in our right hands and ignited against us the fire that we had struck against your and our enemy. You therefore formed groups surrounding your allies and became the support of your enemies, although they did not spread justice among you. Oh, look who's talking about justice. And you lost any hope in them. In addition, you noticed a heresy or new opinion form that came out of us. Why did you? Woe to you! Destruction and death be on you. Not to leave us when swords were sheathed, malice was hidden, and decision was not taken. But you hurried to the sedition like locusts and fell on it like the falling of butterflies in fire. Damn and away with the idols of Ummah. Irregulars of the parties, deserters of the book, expectorants of the shaitan, distorters of the meanings, extinguishers of the traditions, and the mockers who divided the Quran, believing in some parts and rejecting others. By Allah, I swear, your disloyalty is expected because it is entwined with your arteries and it recurred in your origins. You therefore are the bitterest fruit that causes its caretaker to choke and gives good taste for its usurper. Allah cursed the disloyal ones who disregard their firm oaths after they have already appointed Allah as their guarantor. Who disregarded their oaths, firm oaths. The bastard, son of the bastard, has forced me to choose one of the two things. Either the religion or ignominy. Ignominy is impossible for us, humiliation. Meaning, Allah, His Messenger, the believers, chaste laps, jealous noses, and noble souls. Jealous noses? Refuse for us to prefer obedience to the mean, to the death of the honorable. I am advancing to them with this family despite the alliance of the enemies, the great numbers and the betrayal of the supporters. They will soon ride their horses, war will flare up, and the necks will be lapped. My father foretold me of so. Shaitan can foretell too. So plan against me without delay. I trust Allah, who is my Lord, as well as yours. But during his grandfather's time, there was his father, Jibrail. What happened? Mukkar Kibriya. आशियाने में तो क्या बैठा है. Oh no, Jibril came to Abraham Allah said, fire, be cool. So plan against me without delay. I trust Allah. Forms of jihad. So come. This is source. Tuhaf al-Uqul. He concealed from the minds as well as sights. We will see about this. Come, followers of those who abuse, followers of Imam Hussain, who abused and said that he has been forced to choose, who abused. Now, oof. Come, you psychopaths. Ali Shah type. Houthis are not Houthis, come. Terrorists in Yemen. With people, the jihad that is recommendable but performed only with the obligatory is fighting the enemy. It is obligatory upon everybody. If they neglect fighting the enemies, punishment will befall them. Meanwhile, fighting the enemies is recommendable. Come fight for the Imam who is permitted to fight the enemies with people. The jihad that is independently recommendable is every good tradition that a man finds exert efforts. Come, Pakistani Shias, achieving and enlivening. Come, Emirati Shias. Why are you sending your servants to me, you Hindu? Huh? Emirati Shias. Why are you sending your Hindu servants? Your Hindu workers. I will help you fight. कौन मजबूर हैं, लाचार हैं, बेयार और मददगार। अब्बास कटे हाथों से तकदीर बना दे, चाहते हुए ले जाओ दुआ बिन्ते नबी की। हम सब हैं, तुम सब हैं ज़मानत में हुसैन इब्ने अली की। औलाद आज शाद रहे सबकी दाइमा, वे दुआ कबूल सबकी जल्द फातिमा। या मुर्तज़ा अली हमें दुनिया में गम ना हो, लेकिन गमे हुसैन हमारे दिल से कम ना हो। शियों की मोमिनों की दुआएं कबूल हो और मुझ तुम दुआए बानी मजलिस हसूल हो. शियों के शीर खारों की तुले हयात हो, असगर की बेज़बानी का है वास्ता हुसैन. शियों के शीर खारों की तुले हयात हो, शियों के वतन शियों की नौजवानों की तुले हयात हो, अकबर की नौजवानी का है वास्ता हुसैन. चश्मों से चल के चूम लूं तुर्बत हुसैन की, या रब सबे या रब नसीब सबको हो ज़ियारत हुसैन की. Oh, bastard sons of bastards. Oh, sons of Mutta. तुम लोगों के प्रॉफिट ने जो मुता करवाया, देखो इधर वॉर में. Oh, sons of Mutta. Come. Maybe my father's son will come. Oh, sons of Mutta. Khor. कोई दवा अल्लाह बेचारी दवाएं. So, anyone in Dubai my father has done Mutta with? The wife. You have a son in Singapore, Shia. Anyone in Singapore my father has done Mutta with? Any Alicia's also. Alicia has done Mutta with when he was a Shia. American, poor Americans. Come, where are you, Shias? Stop it now. Spreading mischief in the name of Hussein and Ali and Prophet Muhammad and Islam. Stop it. Lies you are spreading. You won't stop, you devils. Shias. Followers of Ali, Prophet Muhammad. Come on, rich Emirati Shias. Send your workers here. Come yourself. Women are deficient in faith, deficient in shares, deficient in intelligence. No, they're not. Imam Ali wanted to discredit Aisha and Hafsa also. That's why in the Battle of Jamal, they don't want you to know how against this treachery against Prophet Muhammad. No, no. Look what Imam Ali has done. After the Battle of Jamal concerning women and their shortcomings. Come, you Shias, definitely you are the followers of Ali and Prophet Muhammad, who took an oath and prohibiting himself what Allah had made lawful for him. Of course, you're going to call women deficient in faith, deficient in shares, and deficient in intelligence. I'm going to take a break and continue later.